Hello, hello, hello. AB the author, welcome in. How are you doing today? As y'all come in, say hello. What you been up to? And please tap that screen for us. I have a special guest coming in joining me today. So when she come in, we will be getting started. It looks like she's here. So if you're ready, come on up. Y'all welcome in author Heiress Moon. How you doing today?
I am good and yourself?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I cannot complain at all. How have your day been?
I had to work today, so my day was busy.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hey, gotta make that bread.
Facts. Hey, AB, how
So
was your day?
you know what? It's been really good. I just got from eating dinner.
Okay.
And my wife, she made one of my favorite foods of all time, which
Okay.
is which is chicken dressing. I love some chicken dressing. You know, most times you only get it during the holidays, but hey,
True.
I don't know what got into her today, but she did that.
Yes, I heard she did that. I said I only get that during the holidays, but that's what's up.
Look, what you did, what you have for dinner today?
Baked chicken, green beans.
Okay, okay. Look, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. We got special guest author Heiress Moon. So as you come in, say hello, and y'all double tap the screen for us. Get these likes up. So Heiress Moon,
Yes.
I heard something, and I just
What you
gotta
hear?
know. I gotta know.
Okay.
You have 5 pen names,
Yes, I do. I do.
and what are those pen names that you're going by or will be going by?
Okay, so it's Haven Moon. She's my Christian fiction author. There
Haven.
is Hennessy Moon. She is going to be my erotica, why choose, my, you know, spicy, spicy, spicy book.
Okay, okay.
And then Hollow Moon is gonna be my paranormal and horror person. And then Horizon Moon is my poet. So
Man, wow. How do you plan on keeping up all these different pen names?
I don't know yet. Right now, I'm just focusing on Harris, Eris, because Eris is the foundation. And then once I get her built, Hollow actually is coming out next year because I'm part of a project that is with some other authors, and it's a horror book. So I'll be doing that. So Hollow will come out for that. But once I get Eris off a couple books under her, then Haven will come. So that way my mother and my church family can read my books, because I don't want them to read anything from Eris right now because they will not enjoy it. And yeah, so everybody will come out, but I'm only gonna have Eris Moon, and everybody else will be promoted off my Coco Vegan Soul page, because I'm not having a bunch of social medias, because I could barely keep up with the four that five, because I have 2 Instagrams, 2 TikToks, and a Facebook. So no,
Okay, let me ask you this now. 'Cause I met you as Coco Vegan Soul.
you did.
Will you put anything out on the Coco Vegan Soul, or that would just be your reading name?
That is just my reader name. That is just my book reviewer. That's the person who's on street teams. That's who I am as a book as a bookie, as a book girly. Heiress, so they're gonna be always separate. Always separate.
Okay, understood, understood. Now, we're not gonna discuss it yet, but today we will be talking about your debut novel,
Yep.
claimed by a boss
By a boss
twice.
twice.
Not
Yes.
once, but twice.
Twice. That's
All
right.
right, all right, all right. And we're gonna, like I said, we'll get into that a little bit later. Um, right now, welcome, and can you tell everyone who you are and where you
Okay.
joined us from?
Alrighty. So I am hello everyone. In the chat, I saw my sister Energy Wang just came into the chat. So what's up, sis?
Hey,
Um,
sis.
I am Heiress Moon. I am from Michigan, the capital city of Michigan, that is. And I've been writing off and on since I was a kid. I just really took it seriously about a couple months ago. And I started off as a poet under the name Remy Ma, and my joke would be Remy Ma, not the rapper, but I don't want Remy Ma to come after me or anything, so dropped that. That's the reason why Horizon became Horizon. I became Horizon. So I started off as a poet, and that's what I wanted to do. So I do poetry sometimes, but mainly for events like my church, I'll write something or read something. But Eris Moon is who people will be introduced to. And I hope, when my book comes out, everybody will read it and enjoy it because I enjoyed writing it.
Hey, we're gonna put that in the atmosphere. It's gonna happen.
Yes, yes.
We're gonna That's gonna happen for you. So can you tell us something most people don't know about you?
Um, hmm. I think what most people don't know about me is that actually I'm shy-ish until I get to know you. So I have to be really, really comfortable with you before you will see all of this. Usually when you see me, you meet me for this first time, I'm very reserved. So some people might not believe that I'm shy. I am actually shy.
And I can't tell from the book reviews you be leaving. Them book reviews be turned all the way up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. So,
But that's good though. That's good. I appreciate
yes.
that. Now, if your friends describe you in 3 words, what would they say?
Mean, loyal, and a good friend.
Mean?
Yeah.
I don't get mean. Why would they say mean?
Because I have just a straight face, and so to some people it come off like I'm mean, but I'm not mean. I'm just very reserved. So I'm very conscious about who I want around me. And so some people may think that's mean because I don't just start conversations with people. So,
So
yeah.
that's their interpretation.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
And
that
like
and that.
Shanika said, that's the Virgo in me, and she's right. It's the Virgo in me.
Hey, what? Virgo's rule.
Yes, we do. Big Virgo, not the little one.
Hey, Virgo right here too.
That's right. All right. Yes.
September 15th.
September 20th.
All right, okay, okay. That's what's up. So that's why this energy flowing up in here because that
Yeah.
Virgo energy flowing.
Yes. Yes.
I'm feeling that. That's what's up. All right. Hey, this gonna be good today. This gonna be real good. Now, while writing, are you a coffee, tea, or energy drinker?
I am more of. It just depends on what I have a mood for. So coffee, I usually drink in the morning. Energy drinks, I rarely drink. But if I'm writing, it's mainly juice, like green tea juice, like the some green tea juice that I like to drink. I'll drink that. I don't need anything to keep me jittery because my characters already talk to me, already keep me up at night. I don't need them to keep me up at night, including with coffee. So,
Okay, so I know, cause my wife, she's I don't know what to call her, a beta reader or,
hmm
but I heard about Avery and Santino. So, I'm like I said, we're gonna talk about them a little later. But I just want to know, are they some of the characters that talk to you?
Ava Ramirez, not as much. Santino, all the dang time. He never shut up.
Nancy, I saw you on this interview with I think it's Coffee with the
Yeah,
characters,
coffee. Yeah, coffee with the characters.
and I saw Santino was a mess. Santino was a
Yes.
mess.
Yes. He is a mess, but I enjoyed writing him. Now he didn't start off that way. He started off totally different, but um, he wanted a love story, so I gave him a love story.
All right, I'm gonna do this one time. Y'all won't see it no more. All right, that's it for that. I'm not gonna get screaming out, but y'all already know what that means. Now, back to her interview.
Oh, roll tide.
Yay! Okay, okay, okay. Look, you just crunked me up with that. Now you said it real good. Now you said it real good. Let me hear it one more time, please.
Roll tide.
And you know this. And you know this. Yes. Yes. Okay. Look, tell us what's one thing you absolutely can't write without?
Music. I have to have music on. I can't do silence. It drives me crazy when it's silent. I have to have music all the time.
I feel that shoot, I can't sit around the house in silence most of the time. I can
Mm-hmm.
imagine writing a book or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But what's your favorite way to relax?
Reading.
Reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, now that you said reading, what's your favorite book, or what's the favorite book you ever read?
My favorite book I ever read was Nikki Turner's A Hustler's Wife. That's when I first started like really reading and got into the urban fiction as they call it, or street lit is what they call it now. And so when I was reading that, I loved it. And so I read all her books and other different books too. So just reading relaxes me.
Okay, okay. Just picking back the one back down the AB question. AB, you what you know about Color Me Bad?
Really?
She don't know who playing that. That's my era of music. But
No,
when
I
they
don't
go,
read my do I
I
read
better
my
start singing.
do I ever nope, I don't read my own book in my downtime because if I read my own book, then I'm gonna change it. So I try to leave it alone once it's done.
Hey, Selena B. And who's your favorite author?
I have several, so I'm gonna name them. Your Wife is one. So everybody that don't know, author Nadia Nicole, Tawanda
Okay.
Brown Johnson, AB the author, Sage, who just popped in, Sage Bloom. She's an author I love. Lexa, that's my mentor, and that's my bestie. And Jocko J, L. Casons, LB Gaines. There's so many people that I can name.
You named some real good authors.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not an author. I don't know everybody, but I've heard a lot of these names because my wife is like I said, she's an author and
Hmm.
she reads a whole lot, and she read a lot of different authors. And like I done heard of Sage Bloom Cloud, um, and I know AB and Taiwan Brown
Hmm.
Johnson. Taiwan, that's sis. And
Hmm.
what was the other one you named?
Lexa, the author is what her name is on TikTok. She's an author. She actually is what is the reason why I'm actually now published because she had
Okay.
a book camp that I joined, and it helped me, start my indie author journey. So,
Oh man, okay, that's what's up.
hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the beginning. Like those y'all who just coming in, Y'all is watching Book with Will, and we have the amazing author Heiress Moon, and today we're going to talk about her debut novel, Claimed by a Boss Twice. So y'all welcome in, tap it up, tap it up. Now, author Heiress Moon,
Hmm.
if you could have dinner with one author, who would it be?
Um, hmm. I am going to say I might butcher her name because I don't because the way it's spelled is the way I'm thinking how it's pronounced is Demunique. She's under L. Cason's publishing company. I'm on her street team. I love her. She is just I've been in a couple of lives that she's been in, and she's like so much fun. So I think having dinner with her would be a blast. Also, I also had to put out there Lexa too because that's my girl. So two
Okay.
people,
No,
and
Lex,
of
do
course your
you?
wife and everybody.
Yeah, but you had to choose one. But is
Yeah,
Lex someone you know personally or through the internet, through
we met
networking?
on networking. We met on TikTok. So I was an ARC reader for her. And so anytime that she had books out, and she was doing ARC read, I would ARC read. And then when she would have her lives, I would go on her lives. And then we just went off Facebook. I mean, excuse me, TikTok, and then just started communicating and build this good, great friendship.
Man, it's crazy that you said L. Case, and I love. Well, I only read one of her books, and that's Demon's Dream.
Favorite,
I love that book. That's one of my favorite books,
yes.
also Demon's Dream. But we're not talking about L. Case today. Just she's an amazing author as well. Now, when did you first realize you wanted to become an author?
I was in junior high. No, no, no. I was in high school and in English lit, and my English teacher, she was from London, and we had to do an assignment where we had to write this story, and I wrote a story, and she was like, "Oh, this is so good. You should do something with it." And I was like, "No, I really don't." So, but then as I thought about it and I kept writing, I was like, "Okay, well, yeah, I could actually do this." But I ended up not doing it and took all kind of different detours, and now I'm here living out my dream.
So, it's safe to say that writing has always been part of your dream.
Yes, writing, producing, far as in like movies, because I wanted to be a movie director at one time. So, and then screenplays and plays I wanted to do. So yeah, I've always wanted to do some type of writing.
Okay, so outside of Alexa, what inspired you to write your first novel right now at this moment?
I had all these ideals. So for Claimed by a Boss Twice, I settled on, I think I was watching a movie and the ideal came to me and I just started writing. And I was like, okay. And I had saw like, um, there's an author that I followed. She was, looking for new authors. And so I was trying to hype myself up to submit my first three chapters of Claimed by a Boss to her, but I never did because I chickened out. And then when Lexa was talking with someone about their writing journey, and I was like, your husband said, I'm a writer too. And then she pushed me, and here I am.
Okay. How long did it take you to finish Claimed by Boss Twice?
Um, Given that I work a full time job, it took a little longer for me to write it. So maybe I want to say probably maybe about maybe about 4 weeks, maybe about a month, and that might be even stretching it. Um, because again, like I work where I work is very demanding, so I have to focus on that. But when Santino talks, I write. So I was writing every single day.
Man, so I mean, finishing a book that quick, especially your first book, that took a lot of passion. So where did that passion come from?
I was excited for so anytime and every time I heard Santino's voice, I got excited because then that was my opportunity to write what he was telling me to write. So I was just excited about his character, developing his character, developing Avery Marie. Avery Marie. I was excited about who would want to read this book, and I mean, I was thinking even when it comes to audiobook, who I would want to do the audiobook. So I just got excited about the whole process, and there's also another reason why I picked my birthday because it's a good birthday present to me to have it debut on my birthday.
Okay, that's what's up. So your book gonna be a Virgo as well.
Yes. Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay, so what was the hardest part of writing your book?
The hardest part I'm gonna say is when there's a scene that I had to rewrite because I didn't want it to get too emotional. And I can say it because I did it on Coffee with the Characters, but when Ava Marie was talking about her mother and her mother and losing her and not growing up with her mother, I didn't want to get too emotional with that because then I felt it may have turned the book a different way. So I had to just have her mention it and then Santino be Santino, as in just comforting her and then just let it go.
Oh man, that's okay. I feel that. I feel that. At any point of writing your debut novel, did you ever want to quit?
No, no. Quitters never win, and I'm not a quitter. I always give in before I give out. I mean, yeah, I always give in before I give out. Yep.
Now we all have people that's in our corner and
Hmm.
that pushes us. So who is your biggest supporter that pushed you the
My
most?
puts me the most.
Mm,
My sister, Energy, that's like my ride or die, my day one. So she pushes me because when she first read it before it even became what it is now, she was like, "Ooh, girl, you gotta finish reading that book, writing that book." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm finished writing it," and I never did until I got the passion and the drive to just start writing it. And so she read it, she beta read it, your wife beta read it, and then my other homegirl, Sweet Reads, also beta read it. And so now the finished product will be out on September 20th.
you know, I don't like mention, but I am blind in my right eyes. I really can't see the comments because they're flowing real fast. So is your sister in here now?
She was in here. Her name is Energy Wang. I don't know if she dipped out, but she was in here. She might have dipped out because I know she had to go get. Oh, Mister Unhinged himself is in the building. That's what's up. Um, she probably dipped out because she had to go get my niece. So oh no, she is still there. So Tawana says she is still here.
Energy, we just want to thank you for supporting this great author and pushing her. Cause I'm looking forward to getting this book when it comes out. I
Yay!
can't read it. I will definitely listen to it, or Nadia may read it to me. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yep, she's there. She just said hi. So yep, she's there.
All right, and she's still supporting you. She in here now, still supporting you. That's what's up.
Yes.
And
Yep.
it's hard. It's hard to do something without a great support system. We all need that. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when you do have that, it's easier to do and accomplish
Yep.
the thing you want to accomplish. So
Yep.
that's a blessing to have a good support system. And my Nadia talks about you all the time. It's
Nadia family. She
good things
family.
now, good things. She talk about you, AB, Taiwanda. Y'all got a little circle going on there, and
Yeah.
I love that for y'all. I love that for y'all.
Yep. That's this.
Okay, let's keep it moving. I think it's time we start talking about this masterpiece claimed by Boss twice. Now before you go there, why twice?
Because once was just not enough.
It wasn't enough.
No.
Okay. 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 Look, that's that big Virgo energy right there.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's what's up. Okay. Give readers your best pitch for this book. Why they should go pick it up, and what would they love about this book?
Okay. So imagine having a bad day at work. Your best friend and some people you cool with at work, y'all go out to a bar and you kikiing and doing like you and your girlfriends do. Some men come over. You ain't trying to talk to these men, so you go off to the bar. Unbeknownst to you, far away, there is another man that you have caught his eye. So he comes over, he buys you a drink, he offers you one night, just
One night.
one night of something unforgettable and no strings attached. And you're like, okay, let's go ahead and do it. And that's where you make the mistake because that one night was just not enough for him. He wanted you. So then you come into work and boom, the man that you was with is now your boss. And he makes it known you are his
Oh
wife,
wait.
that is. And you're thinking this man is delusional. And he's like, I'm not delusional. I'm devoted. What are you talking about? And this goes from there. So it's funny, it's spicy, it's just a good time. It's a real good time.
So Ava Marie gave this man one taste, and he liked that taste. He wanted some more.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So he claimed it.
That's right. That's right.
She his, nobody else's.
That's right. And he don't play about her.
All right, all right. That's what's up. Where did the idea come from?
Um, well, because the reader me likes the unhinged, the possessive men, only in the book world, not the real life. That's a restraining order in real life.
Hmm.
But in the book world, that's what I like. And so that's why I made Santino the way Santino was, is because those are the type of men that I like when I read my books. Um, I wanted him also to be kind of funny too and comical where he is. I mean, he's serious, but she doesn't think he's serious because it's like no man acts like this, but there is a man that acts like that, and it's him. So,
That's
and
right.
Dominique Shaw is in. All right, one of my favorite authors just entered the building.
Oh well, let me go back while we're here again. Welcome in, everybody that's coming in. If you just getting in here, I'm Will with my little segment called Book with Will,
Will.
where I interview authors and new, old, whatever. We talk about everything here. And today, I have the honor of interviewing the fabulous author Heiress Moon, and we're talking about her debut novel that's going to be released in September, right? September 20th.
Yep,
Claimed by a boss twice, not once but twice, y'all.
that's right. Because once just was not enough.
Once wasn't enough. Y'all,
Mm-mm,
that's that
mm-mm.
big Virgo energy right there.
Big Virgo, not the little one.
We gotta have it. We gotta
That's right.
if we want it. We gotta have it. And that's what Santino brought, huh? He had
That's
to
right.
have it.
That's right.
He wasn't gonna
That's
let it
right.
get away. He wasn't gonna let it get away. I
He was
feel that.
not. He was not. He was not.
Now, we talked about where the idea came from. We talked about a couple of the characters, Avery Marie Santino. Where and why this title?
Um, what claim sounds possessive and unhinged because when you think of claim, it is taking possession of something. Well, because I like unhinged men in the book space, claimed means he took possession of her. But not in a you're my slave type of way, but possession that he was just possessive over her. He does some crazy things, but it's all for love in his mind. In her mind, it's delusion. But and then boss is because he is a boss. He's a billionaire. He has money. And twice, like I said, because once just was not enough.
Wasn't enough. That's what's up. Now, I'm a new author. Just now running across you. Why, out of all the authors out there, all the books out there, why should I pick up Claimed by Boss twice?
The reason why you should pick up Claim by Boss twice is because it gives you, it's not the, I don't want to say the normal urban romance type of books that you'll read. So there's a lot of stuff in there. I give you a lot of different, so like there's a lot of stuff in there that I think people will just enjoy. So it's just not your regular urban fiction book. And it's only urban because I that's the genre they put us in. So um, so it's something that when you're reading, you're gonna have a good time. I have my beta readers that read it, you know, had a good time. So you're gonna have a good time.
That's what's up. And look, from what I heard, that makes me want to pick this book up.
Well, thank you.
Now, what emotions do you want the readers to get while reading this book? What experience do you want them to have from it?
I want them to laugh. So go, just find joy in Santino's antics. Look at Ava Marie sideways. Be Team Santino and be like her best friend Gigi, who is just like, girl, what is you complaining about? You have a man that would do anything for you, and I can't even get a $5 pizza from a man. And you over here claiming that he's delusional. I haven't heard one delusional thing yet. So, just go through a whole bunch of emotions like, girl, you complaining, but this dude is giving you stuff that I don't have.
Most women dream of.
Yes. Yes. And she's just like, this is just delusion. And her best friend is like, I'm still trying to figure out the delusion. You said he did this for you. Where's that delusion? Oh, that's romantic to me. But so,
Right, and that's stuff women dream of having a man that takes care of them, a man that looks out for them, that will go out their
mhm.
way to do everything they can to please them. So yeah,
Yes.
that ain't delusion.
Yes.
That's the reality of what people want.
Yes. And so, I just want people to be like, girl, you tripping. I don't want them to, in the beginning, I did want them to hate Ava Marie, but then I said, no, I don't want that. But to kind of understand why she is the way she is. But Santino is not a bad dude. He's not. So, like AB said, there would be no Santino slander in the chat. So, but Santino's not a bad dude. He's not. He's just, he fell in love. It was love at first sight for him. And she's his wife to him.
It sound like AB got a book bait going on in here now. And look, that's an experience. So that what you want
Yes.
to convey in your book. So
Yes.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
cause like I
Mm-hmm.
said, like I always say, when people start having feelings and emotions, whether they're good or bad about their book,
Mm-hmm.
you're doing what you're supposed to do as the author, because you're creating these feelings. You're
Yes.
making them think and feel some type of way. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a good thing.
Yes.
Now, earlier we talked about what was the hardest part to write about this book. Now I want to see what was the funnest scene to write in this book for you.
The spicy scenes were the funnest ones to write for me because I wanted to see how far I could go. That didn't seem too outrageous because when you read books, especially when the spicy scenes are going on, you can be like, really, that's a little bit much. So I didn't go like dark, but that was the funnest scenes to write for me. And then also Santino being Santino, I love writing those scenes too.
Right. He seemed like he's gonna be a hoot.
Yes.
He seemed like I mean, I won't say the type of guy that I am, but cause he do some crazy things now, but
Uh-huh.
he shows he truly loves her and got strong feelings for
Yes.
her. So in that
Yes.
aspect, I see myself in him.
Okay. Okay.
Did any scene make you emotional?
Um, the scene that I wrote with Heaven, and I gave a backstory about her mom leaving her mom giving birth to her, and then her mom leaving her in the hospital and just abandoning her. That kind of got me a little emotional, so I had to kind of not dwell too much into it because I didn't again because even with Heaven's character, because she's just a little girl, so she longed for that mother. And so I tried to not get too emotional with that because again, I didn't want to be sad when writing it because then it would have changed, how I was going to have her character be throughout the book. So,
Okay, okay. Now with my line of questions I'm asking you, I want you to tell me about the book, but not give too much because you want to leave something
mhm.
to the imagination for them to want to go pick it up and read it without giving everything away today. Which character is most like you?
Ava Marie is a lot like me. She's a lot like me because um I'm very hard when it comes to relationships. So that guard is like really up there. And so Ava Marie's guard was really high. And it wasn't so much that she didn't trust Santino. It was just that she wasn't ready to trust him with her heart. And then when she realized that he was a good man and this man really truly loves her, that's when the guard came down. So for me, my guard is up there. And then when I meet my partner, and if he is like a Santino where he allows me when I drop my guard, I don't get my feelings hurt and my heart broke, then I'm good. And that's pretty much how Ava Marie was and is.
Okay, okay. Without giving too much, which character would readers love to read in this book?
Santino definitely and Gigi. Cause Santino and Gigi is just she's a hot mess. But Santino and Gigi what people would love to read. Probably also Grandpa Justice because Grandpa Justice is very old school. He's um, a former assassin, so street assassin that is. So there's a story there. Though. So I think Grandpa Justice, definitely Santino, Gigi, and then Grandpa Justice.
Okay, okay. Now, without spoilers, of course,
Mhm.
what's one surprise readers aren't gonna expect that will happen in this book?
The ending.
That's enough. Let's say less. Say less. Okay. Which character challenged you the most?
um, I'm gonna say Grandpa Justice and Grandma Opal May because they are Jamaican and I am not Jamaican, but I wanted them to be Jamaican. And so when I wrote them in for them to speak their native tongue, patois, I wanted to be as authentic as I could be. And so they were really challenging because I don't want to come off as it being stereotypical or what people think of when they hear Jamaican people speak. So I tried to be as authentic as I could. And I do have a disclaimer that says that this is an interpretation. This is not meant to be in any way disrespectful to, the Jamaican community because I do not want to be, disrespectful in their culture at all.
Okay, and do you feel you conveyed that in this book?
I think I did because it's not the stereotypical when people think of Jamaica or Jamaican accents, it's the stereotypical things people usually say. The yaman and all that other stuff. And that's very, that's what you hear is commercialized. You hear people say that, but that's not how all Jamaicans talk. So for Grandpa Justice, for Grandma Opal May, I did conversations. It wasn't stereotypical sayings that they were saying. They weren't caricatures.
Okay. Okay. That's awesome. I can't wait to read about them. I cannot wait to read
Thank you.
about those. Um, if you could spend a day with one character, who would it be?
Grandpa Justice,
And without giving them spoilers, why him?
because he's an elder. I know that he would be giving me all kind of knowledge that I need.
That's what's up. And you know what? I love talking to my older aunts and uncles. Well,
Mhm.
when my uncles were living, I just love talking with them because
Mhm.
they had so much knowledge.
Yes.
They knew they could tell you about the family that you didn't get to meet, the family you didn't know
Mhm.
about. So
Mhm.
you would learn a
Mhm.
lot from them. Just they have so much wisdom to pass down.
Yes.
And the younger generation don't have that these days because so many
They
of the
don't.
older generation have passed on.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
I feel the answer on that. I feel that. Um, I had lost some spot for a minute because you
Sorry.
had took me up for a minute, back down memory lane for a minute now. Um, which character would you never want to argue with?
um, Mr. Linebacker. His name is Hugh, but he's Mr. Linebacker, so he's like a very, very big dude, very menacing looking guy. I would not want to argue with him.
Okay.
Santino.
Who's your funniest character to write?
Santino, because I enjoy writing his antics.
Okay. Now, in your book, is there any one character that steals every scene?
Santino does. He does steal the scenes. But also Heaven does because she's just a cute little girl and she just wants to be loved. So Heaven between Heaven and Santino, which they are related, they steal the scenes.
Look, I mean, I don't know if you're seeing this in the comments, and it's funny that I'm seeing this with my vision, but it looks like Santino got a nickname.
Yeah, Tino, Big Tino. Yep,
Big
Tino.
Tino. Big Tino, not the little one. And I know you said you work from home, so most likely I was gonna ask where do you usually write, but well, what I know it's at home, but do you have like a specific place or special place you go to write at home?
Yes. So when I am working, because I work in in our basement, I will have my laptop in my lap, and while I'm waiting for a call to come in, I'll just be writing. When I'm off of work, I sit on the floor. I have this it's like a lap desk, and I have my laptop and my keyboard, and I'm just going. So, and my music going. So, when I'm upstairs and off of work, if I just want to get away from being in my work environment, I'll go upstairs, sit down on the floor with my pillow behind me, and I'm just typing away in a zone.
So pretty much anywhere you can.
Yeah, yeah, yep. And when I go back in the building, I'll be bringing my laptop with me, and I'll be typing in on my lunch break.
Also, your work from home gonna end soon or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, they're making us go back in.
What does your writing routine look like? Do you like go ahead and answer that one? What does your writing routine look like?
So my writing routine looks like is I write in Word, so I don't use Google Docs. I did start off in Google Docs, but then I just couldn't. It wasn't telling me my word count, so I had to see. So I got into Word. So once I get Word in, I will generally kind of go through the chapters that I've written already and read them, and then just kind of see if I'm going to change something, if something stands out to me. If Santino says, I think you should do this here instead of here, or I want some more of this here, then I'll go to that chapter and I'll write it out. And then wherever I left off at, then I'll just start writing from there.
Okay, let me ask you this now. I know you say your characters talk to you. Now, just say you had planned on writing the scene the way you wanted to write it. Do your character ever change to what you're gonna write?
Yeah. Because Claimed by a Boss, perfect example. Santino, in the beginning, their one night was a one night. She goes away on vacation. She comes back, and her parents, who she thought was her parents, weren't really her parents. She walked into basically her parents and her grandparents and her uncles and aunts all in handcuffs, and she's like, "What's going on?" And she finds out that the people who raised her actually unalived her real parents. So that's where it was going. And Santina was like, I actually want a love story. I don't want that way. And so even when I tried to even go back that way to go a little darker, he says, no, I want a love story. I want to be goofy, but only for her. Everybody else, I'm still serious, but for her, I want to be goofy. And so that's what I did.
Okay, okay. Now, while writing, do you stay in the order or do you jump around? Do you like ever just so you bring this chapter right here? Do you ever stop this chapter, go start do another chapter, then come back to it, or you just stay like
Yeah,
that?
I will jump around. So like if I'm writing and then I one of the characters starts talking to me, I'll stop, and then that's when I'll get into Google Docs, and then I'll write down what they say to me. And then once they're done talking, and whomever the scene is, so like if it's Santino, and Santino will be like, okay, now that y'all are done, she's still dealing with me, then I will go with them and go back to him, and I'll start writing his, and then wherever that scene that the character was talking to me about, then I'll put it in the document or my manuscript, I guess you should say.
Okay, okay. Now, in your book, were there any chapters that almost didn't make it into your final draft?
Yes. I took out. So there was a scene where um, Santino's sister comes back, and she comes back and she's creating havoc, and Santino basically has her unalived. I took that out.
Okay, okay. And that was his sister. He was gonna take out.
Yes. Yes.
How many drafts did your book go through
Oh
before
my
you made your
God.
final decision? No, this is it. I'm not writing no more. This it.
Oh my God. I think I have 8 drafts, and then I have two final, no, 3 final ones, and then that third final one was the final one. I had to actually date it, so I knew that this one was the final one. There was all the revisions were done. There was nothing else that was going to be added to it. That was done. So I went through a lot because I kept going into one direction, and then Santino would be like, no, I want to go here. Then I was gonna talk about this person, but then so yeah, that's why it was so many manuscripts, so many drafts.
Okay. So now it's done.
It's done.
Okay. Well, tell me this. Describe your book in 5 words.
Funny, spicy,
Spicy.
unhinged,
Yes.
love, and
Love. Okay.
healing. And healing.
Okay. Okay. That's deep right there. Now that's deep. Okay, I like that. I like that. Now, if your book were to become a movie, who would play Big Tino and who would play Avery Marie?
Oh, Aaron Pierre will be playing Santino. Ava Marie will be played by Gabrielle Union. Gigi would be played by Taraji P. Henson. And Hugh, or the linebacker, would be, I don't know who he would be. But yeah, that's as far as I got.
Okay. What about Grandpa?
Um, because I don't know any Jamaican um actors, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't cast one, because I would want Grandpa Justice and Grandma Opal May to be Jamaican. Not you an actor who learned how to speak to sound it. I want an actual Jamaican actor.
Okay, okay, I feel that. I see we got some new people that came in. Those who just coming in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining us with Book with Will. Of course, that's me, Book with Will. And today we have the honor and pleasure of interviewing the fabulous, amazing author Heiress Moon.
Hello, everyone.
Now, Ashley, hello, hello, hello. Somebody trying to disturb my interview. That's my sister calling, but I will get back with her later. Now we're gonna have a little. Well, one more thing. Finish this sentence. Writing this book taught me blank.
Patience,
And why patience?
because it's one thing that I do not have. I have to be in control of things, so everything has to go a certain way. And this book, because I had done so many drafts, it wasn't going I mean, each time I would read it, redo it, read it, redo it, reread it, redo it. So it taught me patience to just be patient with what um where I was at, because where I was at was right.
Okay, okay. God word says patience is a virtue.
Mhm. Mhm.
Patience is something
Yes.
patience is something we all need, but a lot of us don't have it.
That's true. That's true.
And me personally, I have a lot of patience. I have plenty of patience. I will sit back, wait, watch, pray. I don't rush into anything. And like I said, we all need some of that.
That's right. That's right.
So that was a good word. That was a good word. And here we go now.
Okay.
This segment. Don't think too hard.
Okay.
You know what? You know what AB did yesterday. Now she said and thought about it.
Uh-huh.
We ain't thinking about it. We just firing off an answer.
Okay.
I'm sorry, AB, put you on the spot. I apologize. Paperback or Kindle?
Kendall.
Morning writing or night writing?
Both.
Coke or Pepsi?
Ooh, Pepsi.
Villain or hero?
Both.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon roll or unhinged?
Unhinged.
Without a doubt, I knew that. I knew that already. Bookstore or library?
Bookstore.
Okay. Now, are you a? Hold on, let me get this right. And it's crazy. Nadia told me this. She went over this with me. Pantser or
Thank you, Kai, for the gifts.
Pantser
Is
or
this
planner?
you said camp?
Pantser, Pantser or planner?
Planner. I don't even know what pantser is.
So Pantser is like someone who's all over the place
Oh,
with no
mm-mm.
specific
Planner.
order. Or
Mm-mm.
you
Planner. That
so
would
you
that will that would really throw me off.
so you'll like write a make an outline and follow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that's my niece.
Yes, you're a planner. I feel
Thank you, energy.
okay. Night in or out?
In.
In. Okay. So you like a couch potato, Netflix and chill.
Yeah, I'm too old to be going out. My going out days is long behind me.
I
Yeah, nope,
feel
I'm too
that.
old.
I feel that. I feel that. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Introvert or extrovert?
Both.
Both. Okay. Netflix or reading?
Both, because I could do both.
You can do both. Pen or pencil?
Pen.
All right. What's your favorite color?
Bright colors. But
Like
if you want me to
neon
pick
stuff like
one,
that.
well, more like so like oranges. I go what's basically what's good for my skin tone. So orange, yellow, things like that.
Look, hold on a second. Hold on one second. It got this little puzzle thing up here for me to do. So I'm gonna try to drag it in right quick. Oh, it's not. I did on the first try. Yay me! Look, I can never get that little puzzle piece right. What's your favorite food?
Kimbap. It's like Korean sushi.
Okay, I was just ask what that was. Favorite holiday?
My birthday.
Look, that's a good answer. That's a good. That's a good answer. Because our birthdays are holidays, even
That's
though
right.
they're not recognized on the national calendar, but they're special to us.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
Exactly.
feel that. I feel that. Look, I gotta use that right now. I gotta use that. So you said your birthday. I know what you're about to say on this one. Favorite season.
Fall because September.
Okay, I'll look for you to say Virgo season, but hey, that's close enough.
Oh
That's
yeah. Virgo season, but Virgo season actually starts in August. So, and I'm a September Virgo, so I'm just saying.
right, right. Look, throw it up for him. Virgo,
Yeah, yeah.
man. Virgo. So, off the Heiress Moon, what's next for you?
So what's next for me is be on the lookout for my book collabs I have with Lexa and some other authors. There's like two book collabs I have with her that's going to be next year. The remainder of 2026, look out for a series coming, I should say that, in a holiday book.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I don't know if you're talking about this, but can we expect another claim by a boss?
Maybe if you read the book, um, you'll know for sure.
Okay. Hey, that's no. We got y'all got look. I heard that you got to read the book to find out whether it's gonna continue.
Yes.
So I
So
encourage y'all when September the 20th come here, pick it up, check it out. It sounds like gonna be a good thing, a good book.
yes, it's a good time, everybody. It's a good time.
What are you working on now?
Right now, I am working on two works in progress. So, Pretty Dangerous Things, and then Love, Licks, and Loyalty. So, Pretty Dangerous Things I got from is my take on, and I'm dating myself, but if those who are of the 70s remember the movie Carrie, and so what she did, so mine is kind of like that, but not all what Carrie did. That's what Pretty Dangerous Things is. And then Licks, Love, and Loyalty is a modern Robin Hood-ish type of book. So
Look, man, I'm kind of thinking about that Carrie type thing. Carrie did some serious stuff now.
she did. And this person, it's a romantic suspense thriller. So it keeps you guessing on who's doing what and how these people are ending up unalived, and the last person to be seen with them is the girl who they bullied. And so you go through the book thinking she has something to do with it, but you don't know until book two who really has something to do with it. So
Look, I know some authors that love a good thriller and suspense
yeah,
novel.
yes. So there's a couple things that I'm working on with those two in particular though.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
What's one goal you have as an author?
To retire from my actual job and be a full-time author.
Okay, okay, that will be a blessing.
Yes. Yes.
Where can we?
Also, I'm sorry, I
Okay,
didn't
go
mean to
ahead.
cut you
Go
off.
ahead.
Also, to retire my mother. That's another goal of mine as an author. Is I want to retire my mother.
Oh, mom's still working.
She's not working, but she wants to go back to work, and I don't want her to go back to work, so I want to retire her so where she can actually retire.
No, look, claim that, and you can make it. It'll happen.
Yes,
So, like I
yes,
said, I say this all the time. all things are possible through Christ who
Grace who
strengthens us.
strengthens us. That's right. That's right.
So you claiming and believe it, it can happen. It can
Yes.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where can readers find you online?
On TikTok, you can find me. My pen name. Well, excuse me. I'm sorry, not my pen name. My TikTok handle is authoress Heiress Moon. You can find me on Instagram. Same thing, authoress Heiress Moon. You can find me on Facebook, authoress Heiress Moon.
Okay, and I know this early, but where can readers purchase your book when it do comes out?
So right now, it is the ebook is for pre-orders on the Rainforest app. On September 20th, when it goes live, it will also be on the Rainforest app as for physical copy, and then it'd be on KU for all the ebook girlies.
Okay, that's what's up. Y'all hear that?
Mhm. Mhm.
Y'all hear that? Get ready, get ready, get ready. So,
Yes.
anything you'd like to say to readers who support indie authors?
Thank you for your support. This is not easy for us because, to piggyback on what AB said, we're coming out of pocket, so we're doing everything. So thank you for supporting us, but also give us grace. So when we write a book, and especially if we leave you with a cliffhanger, we're not doing it on purpose, and you're wanting that book, just know that a lot of us are still working real 9 to 5s. So we have, and then some of us also have family lives. Some of us are not me, but some of them are us, our mothers and their wives, and so they have a whole household to take care of as well as rights. So give us some grace if you don't get your book, the book that you've been waiting for some time. Give us grace because life does happen.
Okay, that's that's awesome. That's awesome. I can appreciate that. Um, what legacy do you hope this story leaves behind?
That you should never be afraid to be loved. That's what I hope that this story leaves behind, that you never should be afraid to be loved.
Okay, okay, okay. Look, love is beautiful, and I
Mm-hmm.
know we all want love in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But you have to be patient and
Mm-hmm.
let that love mature, cause you can't just jump at the first man or woman that says, "Hey, how
That's
you
right.
doing?"
That's right. That's right. That's
Pray
right.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for guidance. Be like I said, her word earlier. The one word she chose was patience.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, find that patience, and when you're looking for love,
Right.
it will help you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. If readers remember one thing, what do you hope it is?
About me or about the book?
Both.
Okay. So about me, I think they would remember that I'm the author with 5 different names. They'll remember that. Also, that I am the author that gives them a good read. For the book wise, they'll remember that Santino. They'll remember Santino. If anybody, Santino. They'll remember Santino is how he was coming behind Ava Marie, and how he didn't let up. He applied that pressure, and you know he was book bay.
Okay, well, Eric, well, that's all I have today. And I want to
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for giving me this opportunity to be blessed by your presence on this interview. Thank you for letting me do this and being a part of Book with Will. Y'all clap it up for Heiress Moon, please. Y'all give her some round of applause.
And if I may say, thank you for this opportunity. I've been on lives where you've done interviews, and so now I am on the other side. So it's truly a blessing. Thank you for creating this space for authors like myself and other authors. So if there's any authors that are in a chat, book with Will and get up here and you see how we were vibing. So book with Will. All puns intended.
Look, thank you all for joining us today. Be sure to grab your copy of Claimed by a Boss twice. Not one time, but twice, y'all. By the great author Heiress Moon. Leave a review. Leave a review after you finish. And continue supporting indie authors. Until next time, stay booked with Will. Stay blessed. And like I said, any authors on here or anyone that wants to be interviewed, hit me up, hit Nadia up, author Nadia Nicole, that's my wife, aka my secretary. Hit us up, let us know. We love y'all.
Yes.
Thanks for the gifts, all the taps.
Yes.
Just
Thank
thanks
you.
for the love for being here, giving us some of your time.
Yes.
Until
Yes.
next time, the next interview, like I said, stay booked, stay blessed. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.